Jeffrey Epstein. The Elite Network, Undisputed Facts and Lingering Questions. Imagine a man with no college degree, no family fortune, who somehow gains decades-long access to presidents, billionaires, royalty, and top scientists. That was Jeffrey Epstein. By the 1990s and 2000s, he was a mysterious financier with private islands, jets, and an extraordinary web of elite connections. What's undisputed? Epstein was convicted in 2008 of sex-related crimes involving minors. He trafficked and abused underage girls. He operated properties and networks across countries. He associated closely with powerful figures in politics, finance, academia, and entertainment. What remains unresolved and fuels endless discussion is how he built and sustained that access for so long, with so little transparent explanation. Many point to overlapping elite institutions and networks he appeared adjacent to. Today, we examine the facts around those connections, the Trilateral Commission, Council on Foreign Relations CFR, and others, plus his early rise and the connector role theory. We stick to documented sources, court files, interviews, profiles, and recent 2026 Doge releases. No wild speculation, just the record and the questions it leaves. Part 2. Epstein's Entry Point. Donald Barr and Dalton School. Epstein's unusual rise starts early. In the early 1970s, as a 20-something without a degree, he taught math, physics at elite Dalton School in NYC. Headmaster until mid-1974, Donald Barr, former OSS officer, World War II predecessor to CIA. Barr made unconventional hires, prioritizing potential. It's unclear if he personally hired Epstein. Started September 1974. Post-Barr resignation, but the role exposed him to wealthy families, leading to Bear Stearns on Wall Street. Donald Barr's son, William Barr, future U.S. Attorney General, worked at CIA 1971 to 1977, overlapping slightly. No evidence directly links CIA OSS to Epstein's hiring or later crimes. William Barr has called family ties not pertinent. Still, the intelligence-adjacent background adds intrigue to Epstein's rapid elite entry. Part 3. The Connector Theory. Epstein thrived as a connector, facilitating introductions across sectors. Commentators, for example, Alex Jones, described this as potentially front-facing, a visible point for influence, favors, or exchanges in hidden networks. Not claiming control, just questioning sustained proximity despite his background. Documented patterns. Hosting dinners, events at Manhattan Townhouse or Little St. James Island. Loletta Express flights for elites. Funding research, Harvard, MIT scientists, positioning as patron. Intermediary for opportunities, for example, business intros. This mirrors informal power, access over titles. His wealth source remains murky, fueling questions. No court proof of a larger operation, but the pattern persists absent a clear alternative explanation. Was he an opportunistic climber, or did his role serve broader purposes? Part 4. Ghislaine Maxwell, Documents. And limits. Ghislaine Maxwell's 2021 conviction confirmed Epstein didn't act alone. Accomplices recruited, groomed victims. Trials. Docs focused on core crimes, not full network mapping. Thousands of pages remain sealed, redacted. 2026 DOJ releases millions of pages, emails, logs. Statements added context, but gaps persist. No full financials, some interactions unclear. Food references, for example, pizza hundreds of times in logistics, meal planning. Beef jerky, approximately 383 mentions in shipments, appear mundane to some. Most see cryptic patterns. Officials, investigators say no confirmed codes. Incomplete records keep questions alive. Part 5. Death and systemic questions. Epstein's 2019 death ruled suicide, ended prosecution but not inquiry. Surveillance and guard issues scrutinized. Some accept ruling, others question circumstances. Lingering questions. How did he retain influence despite red flags? Why tolerate, enable proximity? Overlaps with elite forums, intel-adjacent figures without clear links. Hidden due to sealed files. Epstein symbolizes elite insulation, his crimes proven, and full transparency remains elusive. Part 6. Fringe allegations and occult claims. Speculation links Epstein to the occult. He built a temple on Little St. James with blue stripes and a golden dome. It was a planned music pavilion and study, but was never completed as temple per records. Moloch Baal references, for example, a misread fax said Baal account. Fact checks believe it's a possible error for bank name. Thus far, no proven evidence of ritual sacrifices in files, investigations, or courts. It presents as unproven speculation and highlights how gaps breed theories, but can you blame the public? The elite networks persist. Examining facts separates reality from speculation. If this clarifier raised questions, hit like and subscribe. In the comments, what you think Epstein was up to in the Trilateral Commission. Thanks for watching.